you talking
Do it
about?
over. I'll come on and with you, but let me know.
Crazy.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah, that truck.
You mind if the music is up?
Yeah, it don't matter.
The industry won't beat me. I got the industry trying to beat me. I just go rate y'all, they can't see me. I'm in a Rolls Royce.
Okay, today I'm gonna discuss about a situation that a friend needed help to connect a fax machine, but she didn't know the difference between a fax and another thing we're gonna discuss. So she called me to help us, so she picked me up. We went over to a house and I said, okay, this is the fax machine. And when I got there, it wasn't an actual fax machine. What she had was an HP 2445 or 48 jet printer. I said, yo, this is not a fax machine. This is a printer scanner. You only could copy print from your phone. If you want something, you send it over to them. It's gonna scan it for you or print the picture out. Because that's what it is. It's a printer. And she was arguing with me that no. And she was getting, her girls over exaggerate. She was telling, no, mother F, this is a freaking fax machine. They sent me that, they told me this is a fax machine and I want to connect it. Are you gonna help me or not? I said, yeah, I can help you, but this is not a fax machine, yo, this is a printer. And she was getting upset and all that, but anyway, I try to just, do what I told her I was gonna do, help her out. Because women don't understand, how things work most times. Most girls, are literate and things, some of them illiterate. They don't know information, or they don't know how to look it up, or they don't know how things work. So I was telling, yo, what you got here is a printer connected to your laptop. You could do that because it's wired and you connect it, but it's definitely not a fax machine. Because a fax machine, you need to connect it to the phone line with your phone number, and that's when you connect it. You type in the number you're gonna send it to the sender, and you press send, and it's gonna send it. You keep the original, and it's gonna give you a documentation that it was sent, the transmission was sent and complete, that it was forward. But she didn't understand, so I was just laughing, and then she called the person that gave her the machine and tell her, yo, explain to this guy, she's talking about me, that this is a fax machine. And I was just laughing. I said, tell her, listen, this is not a fax machine, this is a printer scanner. It's different, two different things between a phone and a printer. It's two different things. You cannot send a paper document through your printer. But she was arguing, she told her, and even the person that gave it to her, yes, the other person wasn't also sure what she had. Was it a printer, scanner, or a fax machine? It's a phone. A fax machine is done by phones. But all along, she thinking that she had a fax machine. I said, yo, that's not a fax machine. Fax machine, you need a number and things like that. But she was just arguing, no, I want you to connect it. I brought you here to connect it. So to make things settle, I said, okay, I'm gonna connect it for you. So I was looking through it, and I was seeing she needs an app to download it to her computer so you could read her device, right? The jet printer. But it was already connected. She just didn't know, because I told her, look for a document. I said, open up your email so we could bring out a document and send it to print so it could come out of the machine, so I could show her that it's working. But what you have is not a fax machine. What you got is a printer or a scanner. I said, tell her, you don't need this because you could do that on your phone. That's an Android, Apple, and you could send documents right through your phone, through their app, through a portal that they have. Every person now, has an app and a portal that you go into, whatever you want to download and send it to them, you do it like that. But she just wasn't listening to me. All she was saying, motherfucker, you in my house and you giving me orders? I tell her, yo, I'm not giving you orders. Yo, I'm not trying to run you. I'm trying to explain to you what is it that you got. But being that she's a girl, they just don't listen. Like I say, girls want to get the input and they don't want you to respond to the input, right? They just want to, you know, get their message across, and they don't want to hear no feedback. They just want things done. So I stood quiet and I said, okay, you know, let me just connect it for you, whatever. It was already connected. And she went back again to the room and got me another printer. I said, yo, this is not a printer, man. I mean, this is not a fax machine. This is a printer scanner. All it does is takes pictures. You could send it to your phone and print it out in the machine. That doesn't mean it's a fax machine. But all along, she thinks it's a fax machine. And, you know, I just got tired going back and forth. I said, listen, she read just because in the box it said, oh, it's a mobile fax machine. I said, yo, it's different. That's an app. That means that you could control your device, right, the printer, with your mobile phone. That doesn't mean that you could send a mobile fax through it, you know? It means that you could control the device with your phone. You could send whatever you want to the printer and it will print it out. But all she had in mind, that what she had was a fax machine. So I'm gonna show you what kind of fax machine she had, and she was confused between a fax machine and a printer. She just wouldn't listen. She said, man, you here to help me. You need to help me. I said, I'm trying to help you, but you don't understand what device you have. So, you know, I just laughing and trying to tell her, I said, oh, and you trying to run my house? No, you trying to tell me. They said, just I'm going to do this and, you know, we're going to go take me back home and drop me off. And she said, oh, now you're going to try to tell me to do what in my car? You're going to run my car, my shit? Yo, you crazy. She was just going on. I was just laughing, yo.